Hello everybody. A student has sent me an email asking how to answer question 3 from the multiple choice questions at the end of chapter 3 from your textbook Principles of Economics by Sloman, Norris and Garrett. So here's how you would answer the question. The question's asking about the following scenario. The price of bananas has increased from $4 to $6, and this has resulted in the quantity demanded of bananas falling by 10%. And you're being asked to calculate the price elasticity of demand coefficient in this scenario. Now, the price elasticity of demand coefficient is calculated by and this is the general formula, as you've seen from lectures, is always the same. The percentage change in the effect over the percentage change in the cause. And in the case of price elasticity of demand, it's the percentage change in the quantity demanded over the percentage change in the price, assuming that the change in the price leads to the change in the quantity demanded. So obviously our problem here is that we haven't been given the percentage change in the price. So how would we calculate that? Well, it's actually very, very simple to calculate the percentage change in the price, because it's exactly the same formula we would use to calculate any percentage change. Say the percentage change in your height, or a percentage change in the output of a firm, or the percentage change in the rate of unemployment, or the percentage change in your weight, and so on. So what is this formula? It's very simple. Just memorize this. New minus old over old times 100. New minus old over old times 100. That's all there is to it. So the new price minus the old price, all divided by the old price, times 100. And that will give you the percentage change in the price. So let's just plug in the numbers. The new price $6 minus the old price $4 over the old price $4. So you can reduce that to 2 over 4 times 100, which could be further reduced to 1 over 2 times 100, or half times 100, which is 50%. So we now know that for a 50% increase in the price of bananas, there has been a 10% decrease in the quantity demanded. Now, before we go any further and calculate the price elasticity of demand coefficient, we can already see that in this particular scenario, the price elasticity, the quantity demanded is very unresponsive to a change in price. It is price inelastic. How do we know that? Because, as I've said in a previous video, if the effect in percentage terms is smaller than the cause in percentage terms, then we say that this effect is unresponsive or inelastic. And that's obviously the case here. A fairly large percentage change in the price led to, relatively speaking, a very small percentage change in the quantity demanded. So we plug in the numbers that we have there to calculate the price elasticity of demand. So it's 10% is the change in the quantity demanded, but remember it's a decrease in the quantity demanded, and we indicate that by a negative sign. So it's a 10% decrease in the quantity demanded due to a 50% increase, so this is positive, a 50% increase in the price. So 10 over 50, which could be reduced to 1 over 5, is negative, because it's a negative over a positive, so this number remains negative, negative 0.2. That is our price elasticity of demand coefficient, which we can express in a sentence by saying, for a 1% change in price, there is a 0.2% change in the quantity demanded. Or for a 1% increase in price, there is a 0.2% decrease, negative, in the quantity demanded. Okay, that is the answer to that. Have a wonderful time studying the rest of your textbook.